What's up, guys? Sid's autograph site here. Got some stuff to show you guys from this past Saturday. But first, I want to talk about my new shirts I got going on here. It says "Pickin Pays Off" with a $sign right there. This is a sample shirt I had made, so I'm going to be taking orders for these shirts, guys. For 1 week, I'm going to do it for 1 week. Any color you guys want, and I can change the color of the lettering too if you want it. We're going to do any size you want, but basically for 1 week only, I'm going to do the shirts at $18, and that's going to be with shipping and delivery confirmation. So $18, guys, you can pick up your own shirt. Pickin Pays Off. I think it's a catchy slogan. I don't think anybody else has used the slogan. They are nice shirts. I got somebody locally here that does them, and I think they turned out really well. So guys, if you're interested in getting a shirt, just shoot me a PM. We'll work out the details. I prefer PayPal, but I will take money through the mail. So just hit me up, let me know. $18 for 1 week only, so that's next Monday. Make the cutoff at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. So after that, I think I'm going to do them at about $25, and that'll be with shipping and delivery confirmation. So right now, you can get your own Pickin Pays Off shirt for $18. All right, let's check out what I got. I got some killer finds. Honey, if you want to move in a little closer. These are all kind of mixed up in the places I got them at. But first up, I got a Statler Brothers autographed album. This is from 1975. This is the best of the Statler Brothers. It's autographed by all 4 members. Paid a whole whopping $1 for this. And that's them on the back there. Still got the record inside, and it looks to be in good shape. So, awesome find. Then at the same place, I picked up the Foggy River Boys, Walk, Talk, and Sing. It's autographed by all members. There's 6 guys there. It's autographed by all 6. And I think some other guys, too, that aren't on here. Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 signatures. So the record's still there as well. I don't see a date on here, but I'm thinking it's the 50s or 60s. Awesome find for $1. Save that for last. I'll pick up a couple of old Beckett's. A Marshall Falk on the cover. Awesome running back. I believe these are both from '95. This is issue 60 of Football Monthly, and this is issue 45 of Future Stars. And I paid 30 cents a piece for those, as you can see there. So it's kind of fun to look at the old price guides and see the old prices. And then a different store, I picked up the Usborne Guide to Model Cars for a whole $1. This book's pretty cool, heavily illustrated. Talks about all kinds of model cars, slot cars, model cars that you put together, Hot Wheels and Matchbox type cars. It's a really beautiful book. There's a slot car track there. Really nice. Book is from 1981. That'll go on eBay eventually. Picked up this book here. This is 83,000 Square Miles, No Lines, No Waiting. Kansas Day Trips by Steve Harper. Really nice softcover book. It is signed. For Clarice, thanks for traveling to me to northwest Kansas. It's always fun to travel with good friends. Best wishes and happy trails, Steve Harper. Copyrighted second printing 1991. It's glossy pages. Really nice photographs. Steve Harper works for the Wichita newspaper. Just a really nice, well done book. I think I paid $1.50 or 50 cents for that book. Nice pickup there. Another autograph book here. This is The Spirit of Loveliness by Emily Barnes, bringing beauty, creativity, and order to your life. She's a Christian author and public speaker. She's written over 70 books, and it's signed and inscribed right there to Laura, Emily Barnes. Nice pickup there. I think I paid 50 cents or $1 for that. Next up is the Little Sally Mandy's Storybook. A really nice children's book. It's copyright 1935. Very old book. Really nice art in here. Missing the dust jacket. Again, I think I paid 50 cents or $1 for this book. It's really nice. Going even. Alright, next up is the Photojournalism Manual, How to Plan, Shoot, Edit, Sell. I picked this up at the library book sale. It was originally owned by the Ponca City News. This book, copyright 1967, and it's a first edition. A real nice book here on photojournalism, the correct way to do it and whatnot. How to develop your photos, how to publish your photos, lighting, all that kind of stuff. Really neat book. At the library book sale, it was buy 2 books, get 1 free, and hardcovers I think for either 50 cents or $1. So I paid like $1 something for 6 books I bought. That was one of them. This is another one. This is The Story of Mankind by Hendrik van Loon. Obviously it's a used library book. Really nice art in here. It's copyright 17th printing, 1922. Really interesting book, I thought, just the history of mankind from the prehistoric times to Egyptian times. You got Rome in here. Nice plates every now and then throughout the book. Medieval times. American Revolution. You got Napoleon in here. Really interesting book. Again, from the library, I picked up this signed book. This is Lara of Timoria, The Dragon Mage by Elizabeth A. Romy from Royal Fireworks Press. Signed right there. This is a pretty cool fantasy book. Then I got this one here. This is the book club edition of Stephen King's Pet Sematary. See it down there. This is book club edition. It's copyright 1983. It's kind of cool. Add to my Stephen King library. Got this nice autograph book here. This is Will Rogers, A Boy's Life by Harold Keith. Harold Keith was a pretty famous author. And this was a library book. Normally you don't find library books actually in the library that were signed, but this one is. That's his signature there. Wrote a lot of books. Like this is a list of some of the books he wrote here. A lot of them were about Oklahoma football. But this was his first book here, Will Rogers, A Boy's Life. It's Will Rogers right there. Pretty cool book. Will Rogers was a real famous cowboy here in Oklahoma. Really nice to find that. Got a magnifying glass so I can see things.
That's helpful because you're blind.
That's right. It's always good to have. Finally at the library, this autograph book here, this is The Mighty Savior. It's a religious book by Arthur J. Moore. It's signed here, in his service, Arthur J. Moore. Pretty famous bishop of the Methodist Church in Georgia. Very famous for his work there. If you look him up on Wikipedia, you'll see all that he did. An awesome find. Very happy to get that. Okay, in a different thrift store, found this signed book. This is Super Granny, The Mystery of the Shrunken Heads by Beverly Hennon Van Hook. Look at this sign right there. Paid $1 for this. To Lydia Beverly Van Hook, and it's dated March 27th, 1998. This is a series of children's books. Picked up this book here. This is really cool. This is the American Patriots Handbook, Compliments of the Family Fraternity, Woodmen of the World, Omaha Woodmen, Life Insurance Society, Omaha, Nebraska. Unfortunately, it's got writing all over it, which detracts from the value. It was given by a teacher to one of their students. It's copyright 1991. This is the 91 edition. So basically, you got all the presidents up to George H.W. Bush. So you got all the presidents in here, which is really cool. You got the coat of arms, the Pledge of Allegiance, how to display the flag, our national anthem, Lincoln's Gettysburg Address, Constitution. Everything's in here. Really cool book. So I've got that for 30 cents. I picked up at a different store, Comic Book Price Guide number 8. Paid $1. With the Bill Ward cover. This is from the early 80s, I think. It's copyright 1978. So early Overstreet price guide. These are always fun to look at. But if anybody is looking to put a set of Overstreets together, just hit me up with a PM. I'll be more than happy to try and work out a deal with you. If not, I'll keep it, no problem. I know a lot of you comic guys collect the Overstreet price guides, and this is number 8, so if anybody needs it. A couple more things. We got the official guide to popular antiques and curios, price to buy and sell. This first edition, 1968. Really cool price guide. Got a lot of nice photographs of different antiques and collectibles. Got some color plates right there. Glassware, political pins, clocks, brass, banks, rifles, handguns. It's all in there. Fun to look at. Paid $1 for that. Then I got this for $2. This is Criminal Justice Through the Ages. It's a really neat softcover book. It's copyright 1981. It's got a lot of great photographs. I think this book was published like in Germany or something and then was translated here. It's got articles on torture and beheadings and theft and just a whole lot of different things. Interesting read for sure. What's our time at, honey?
14:22.
Real quick. This is, I've got everything written down here. This is the find of the day though. This might possibly be my artwork find last weekend. Picked up this old autographs book. And after my research on the autographs in here, I've determined it was used sometime during the 1950s. It's got a lot of, this is the person who owned it, John Olson. It's got a lot of local celebrities, and I'll let you know who I've figured out so far. If I can do this, honey. I don't even know if I'm getting it. Do you even know if
I think I got you. I keep having to move my head.
Okay. Hopefully you guys can see this. But you got Jack Beasley here, and you got Willie Wells and Julian Akins. Those three guys were in a TV show on WKY-TV in Oklahoma City called the Chuck Wagon Boys back in the 50s. WKY-TV was Oklahoma's first television station. So that's pretty cool. Then you got Harry Volkman. He was a very famous meteorologist, and he was the first television meteorologist to broadcast a tornado warning. So that's his claim to fame. But look him up on Wikipedia, you'll find out more about him. Then you got Ken Wright from WKY-TV. Okay. Next up, is Danny Williams. He was on the radio in Oklahoma and on Oklahoma TV for 7 decades, from the 1940s to the 2000s. He was either on radio or on television. He's most famous for his character 3D Danny, science fiction character on TV. So very, very cool to get that. Okay, next up is Wiley Walker and Gene Sullivan. They were musicians and singers in the 1940s. They're most famous for, my cheat sheet, they are most famous for the song When My Blue Moon Turns to Gold Again. Now when they recorded the song and put it to vinyl, it didn't really hit it off, but a lot of famous singers have since had #1 hits with it, such as Elvis, the Statler Brothers, Eddie Arnold, Jim Reeves, Merle Haggard, and a bunch more. So, but they were a popular country music duo during the 1940s and 50s. So that's cool. Okay. These I wasn't able to figure out, probably more local celebrities. Same thing with these. But then we go to this page and we have Anita Bryant, very popular singer. Had a lot of top 40 and #1 hits, one of which was Paper Roses. She's also a well-known author. And she was Miss Oklahoma at one point. But here is the piece de resistance right here. That's right, folks. Ed Sullivan. The Ed Sullivan from The Ed Sullivan Show. Super stoked to get this. Did the research before I bought it. It matches up perfectly. Pretty 100% positive that it's legit. So super stoked to get that. And you see the price that was on here was 20 bucks. Brought it up to the counter, asked him if he'd take $5 for it, and he said yes. So I paid $5 for this book. Ed Sullivan's worth more than $20 by himself. Looking on eBay, the cheapest his autograph sold for was $30. And most people are asking $100 or more for his autograph. So he died in 1974. Very, very famous television host. Super stoked to buy this for $5. So the find of the week, possibly the find of the year. I don't know. That piece of art was pretty awesome. But real happy to get Ed Sullivan. So leave your comments down below, guys. Again, if you're interested in a shirt, just hit me up, and we'll get it worked out. And we'll talk to you all later. See you.